Hey folks, my name is Justin Rice, Aerial Sales Manager with E1. Thanks for tuning in today for this truck walk around. Excited to show you this HR100 tandem axle built for our friends in Carrollton Volunteer Fire Department in Carrollton, Virginia. So a few high-level notes to go over with. Carrollton chose our HR100 tandem axle. Our HR100 is the Swiss Army knife of our aerial product. That could be on a single axle, tandem axle, big tip load ladder, does the job on many different configurations. But for Carrollton's configuration, they went with the HR100 tandem. Comes in just underneath 42 feet and 11 feet 7 inches overall height. What's really cool about this truck, and I love it, is our Cyclone cab. As you know, our Cyclone is available in 100 inches wide. Carrollton went the extra mile and added a long cab to this as well. So in addition to having a 100 inches wide cab for more space, as you can see, there's a lot of cool features inside here. Big seating, leg room, and some options they put on the back wall for some tool storage. Carrollton chose an enclosed pump panel. I love the enclosed pump panel because it keeps all of your gauges and everything back here on your pump panel nice and clean, away from the environment, but it also gives the aesthetics of the truck looking complete and whole. So Carrollton chose on there is a Watcher CSU 1500 gallon a minute rated fire pump. In addition to that, they have a 300 gallon water tank as well. Coming up on top, the cross lays are really neat up here because they have a single lay of dry storage, it looks like, and some 2 discharges up top for your cross lays. So really nicely laid, simple pump panel design. It's gonna work very well for them. As a quint, with a 1500 gallon a minute pump and 300 gallon water tank, this truck's right in at 230 cubic feet of compartmentation. And as you can see by the many different options of shelving and pack track mounts and pull-out trays, there is a ton of ways you can maximize compartmentation, maximize your storage, organize the truck where every tool's got a home and every tool goes back every time. So hats off to Carrollton. They did a great job laying this truck out. It's going to be a very clean, organized truck. So Carrollton chose the automatic leveling for the outriggers. They store this handheld here. And what's really neat about this is a 1-button setup. So the truck's able to read your high side and low side. It knows what jack to run out, how to get the ground pressure. So what's really cool is you set your jack pads and you press auto level and you're ready to go. You can control each individual jack legs, or they can come out in pair. You can do all that, and you can auto retract it when you're done. So really neat feature for able to have a quick setup on the fire scene. Continuing on our truck talk, we're gonna bring some attention to the back of this truck here. There's a lot of things that Carrollton did on this truck that just really pop. Great job designing it, but one of the things I like as you're driving down the road looking at a truck, some of these trucks just look mean and intense. They chose the poly rub rails to help them out with that. Not only do they look sweet driving down the road, and it's just a rugged rub rail. Things are always bumping in, tools and all these types of things. So the rub rails really do help keep the rigidity of this truck going. Also, another cool thing is the angled staircases in the back. So this is a really cool thing that we've done quite a bit of, but it really helps with maneuverability in a tight situation. So if they're driving and there's lots of trees and bushes, it's going to lessen those chances of the truck as it's turning to rub into those things or potentially break anything on the truck. This truck is very nicely laid out with a really nice ground ladder complement, including a 35 and 228 to 24. What's neat, it's a 2-section 35, so having a 300 gallon water tank and these extra compartmentation allowed us to get these extra ground ladders in here a little bit easier to throw. So great job with the ground ladder complement. They also took advantage of some extra space, so having some dry storage here up top to put some tools or maybe a box or anything like that, just some extra tool storage in the back was extremely well thought of. Carrollton went for a single lay of 5-inch here. So now they have a single lay of 5-inch rated about 450 feet of 5-inch LDH. So with that, they're able to satisfy some requirements of supply line, but also they still maximize their compartmentation, which is why we're 230 cubic feet compartmentation on a quint. So great job with the layout. The angle staircases really help out. The dual entry staircases to the turntable as well is awesome because now multiple firemen can be coming up to the turntable at any given time during a job. Just overall very well thought of back here. Great job, Carrollton. So Carrollton chose the Advanced Aerial Control System Deluxe. This takes aerial operations to the next level. It's as simple as pressing the controller power button and you're ready to fly. User selectable ramping, so you can control the ladder how it feels. Ladder lights, panel lights, has a user-friendly screen here that gives you all the mission critical data at all times when the aerial is operating. This ladder is also configured with tip controls as well. So there can be an operator up at the tip operating the ladder on a fire scene. So on the turntable, Carrollton also utilized some extra space in the back for some extra storage. So on the back of the turntable, We have a saw box here that's mounted. You can store other equipment in there. Some guys use it for saws. I see they have a 12-volt plug in there, maybe for some battery chargers or whatnot. But really cool utilization of extra space in the turntable. It rotates with the ladder, so it's always there ready to go. So last but not least, finishing our truck talk with Carrollton's HR100, we're going to talk about ladder options. There's a ton of different options you can do on a ladder tip or a truck in general, but these guys did a pretty cool job laying everything out. So up here at the ladder tip, they have your tip controls. And what happens is the operator gets on the footsteps there, and he's able to operate the ladder from right here. As soon as he gets his feet on there, the ladder becomes operational with the man at the turntable as well. They also chose to have some extra floodlights up here. You can never have too many lights nowadays, so we got some extra floodlights in addition to some lifting eyes here at the tip. These lifting eyes are rated at 250 pounds or 500 pounds together. Back here, there's a pinnable waterway feature. Currently, the waterway is at the third section, but we have a TFT monsoon nozzle here. And also the cool thing about it, I love this feature, the valve under monitor. This gives you the ability to close off your master stream and focus on a dedicated 2.5-inch line at the tip of the ladder at any given time. Really appreciate everyone tuning in to watch this Truck Talk walk around video with us. This is a very highly customized unit, as are all of our trucks that are built on the manufacturing floor. So if you have any questions related to this truck or any other opportunities we can help you out with, we have the best dealer network in the United States of America, all of our wonderful E1 dealers. Feel free to reach out to any of them, or you can check us on our website at e-one.com. Thank you for your time. Have a great, safe day.